Once you realize that a gram is 28.34 times more accurate than an ounce, you can't help but realize, like, damn, when it comes to seasoning, spices, and some of those smaller, harder to wrap your hand around to taste kind of things, the big aha moment was for me. I worked with a German, Swiss German. He went back to Europe when he was in his mid to late 30s to go and work in Michelin 3-star restaurants. And then he came back to the States and opened his own restaurant. I never really worked for him full time because he was a friend. I wanted to help. And he had all of his sausage recipes written in pounds, but all of his ratios of seasonings were in grams to pounds. His sausage ratio was always 11 grams of salt per pound of force meat. For whatever reason, that was just an aha moment for me of like, well, shit. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense to have a quarter of an ounce or a third of an ounce, right? It would make more sense to go to 11 grams per pound of force meat. And then, yeah, you can pretty much get yourself wherever you want to go with seasoning. From that, I've then kind of modified that thought process and realized that, okay, in my club, I can get away with 8 grams of salt per pound. But when it comes to competition and CMC, I need to go to like 11.5 grams per pound. And then I was like, well, why don't I just learn how many grams are in a pound, 453. And then, it's easier to become a percentage. Then it's like apples to apples, not necessarily figuring out how to compare apples to oranges. When I started to put that together, I really noticed a dramatic improvement in the consistency of my cooking. Like, okay, yeah, we can all season a force meat, but in the Olympics, you have the time to cook a tester, not 6. I'm not saying that it's always perfectly 11 grams or 10 grams. You kind of need to figure out what your tolerance is. When I figured out that if I come in at least with 9 grams per pound, it's going to taste seasoned. It might not be right at the edge, but it's going to be seasoned. I'm going to hit the ball out of the park. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to think about it. If I don't have time to cook a tester, shame on me. But at the same time, if I don't have time to cook a tester, I know there's enough salt in it to get me over the hump. You just watched a clip from one of my recent conversations with my coaching clients. If any of that resonated with you, if you're looking to up your game and you're looking to grow as a professional chef, but you're not sure where to start, then I would encourage you to click the link below and apply for us to see if working together is in our best interest. We can definitely find a path together. Look forward to talking to you soon. Click the link below and let's get started.